The first main task of the conference is to resolve those problems which defied solutions in 1957 and to evolve for Nigeria a constitution of which both the British and the Nigerian peoples can be proud. The second is to get Her Majesty's government to agree to April 2nd, 1960 as the target date for Nigeria's independence. Independence for Nigeria in 1960 is imperative, but independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom.
Why am I doing it? Because history is important and the amazing events that happened 75 years ago need to be remembered.
As a young leader, and as a black person, to inherently believe that I can lead was inspired by Plaque 75. And the Pan-African Congress actually created a platform for young black people to feel like they can also manage their own affairs.
The significance of this event cannot be understated. Events such as these provide an important way for us all to reflect on how our understanding of the past can help us shape a better future.
We should all put away or put to one side our ethnic differences and come together with one aim to eradicate that common enemy that we all have, which is race inequality, towards the good of all humanity.
I think it's so important that we recognise and celebrate how Greater Manchester communities past and present have contributed to and actually led key anti-racist and anti-colonial movements globally.
From the bottom of my heart, I congratulate our entire people of Nigeria and the people of Britain for this happy culmination of a political adventure which began in Nigeria less than 100 years ago. In the years that lie ahead, those of us who have the good fortune to lead our people will need statesmanship of a high order and God's guidance in managing the affairs of our country for the benefit of every Nigerian citizen.
I stand on a structure, once a town hall that hosted a congress, that turned out to pave paths for me to access the now and forge my future. I stand on the foundation built from the work of ancestors, long gone, but whose legacy remains alive. You may not see them, but they're here. And you may think you know them all, but there are more. If you look deeper into the photographs, you may see them far off in the background. They've held their corner pieces steady, so the house still stands. Though they're long gone, their voices echo in their footprints. Footprints are the documentation of journeys the camera cannot capture. Footprints become traces that transform in their appearance over time, like burnt wood, after enduring the heat that turns it into charcoal. The wood might appear dead, but it's not ready to be buried. Charcoal supports the seeds to grow in soils by retaining nutrients. There is a possibility of a harvest when the present acknowledges the past as a starting point to navigate the future. But we must start by recognizing that the past is a collective of people. Just people. People before the mindfulness of the things that divide us, but also remembering that we cannot create community without celebrating differences. And after this comes the celebration of community. As I walk through the halls of my present reality, I recognize that I stand on the foundation of voices that were planted, not buried.